Hello everyone. Let's start our session number 10, asking question 2. As we earlier seen that why we are asking the question and what are the words we use as question, like there were the 5 words with starting with W for asking the question, like who, where, when, what, why, and one H question should be H word should be used for asking the question, that is how. Now after that, in this session we would discuss question is a sentence, a phrase or word that either asks for information or is used to test someone's knowledge, that the question would be used. Why we are asking the question? It is a type of a sentence or a phrase or a word, whatever, which give you the proper information of or the knowledge of someone's. Like we always use the question mark at the last of asking the question, and in our day to day life interaction with others we often have to ask and answer questions to get the particular information. Now asking the correct question can help us to get the proper information, whereas if asking the useless type of question we couldn't able to have a proper answer of that. Now what are the types of questions? It may be of two types, close ended and open ended type of questions. Now questions that can be answered with a yes or no is known as close ended question. Means that type of question which are asked and one or two simple words answer would be there, then it is known as close ended question. For example, do you have a TV at home? What would you reply? A simple answer in yes or no. Got it? Now another example, what do you like to watch in TV? What do you like to watch in TV? So maybe you can use I like to watch movies, I like to watch music, or I like to watch news at the TV. Now a sentence type of answer if there is, and the reply of that answer is in proper sentence, that you can say that that type of questions are known as open ended type of questions. Now another example of close ended question, are you listening me? Yes or no? Is it type of close ended question. What would you give the answer? Yes or no. Either in yes, either in no. Whereas open ended question, another example, do you like watching TV, or do you like watching football matches? What is your answer? Reply in a proper sentence. So that would be a type of open ended questions. Now because their answers options are not limited and it could not be closed, so that type of questions would be said as open ended questions. Now in this case the person could also have said sports news or anything, can another answer would be replied. Now that was your types of questions. The first one open ended and second one is your close ended questions, type of questions. Now how would you frame the question or the framing of close ended question? How will we can form close ended question by adding helping verbs, like it is also known as auxiliary verbs, such as be, do, have, etc. These convey additional information also, such as time and mood. Beside these, there are other auxiliary verbs named as modal verb, like can, shall, may, could, should, will, etc., which show possibility of necessity. Now one method of framing close ended questions is to take a sentence without above words and place should be such as words before the subject. For example, I like it can be changed into close and question by adding do before the subject I. Do I like it? It can be changed as another question. Now, there are some another examples. A simple sentence, and you have to make this sentence as a question, close-ended type of questions with the help of these following modal verb or auxiliary verbs. Now, using auxiliary verb, there is a sentence, they talk on the phone every day. They talk on the phone every day is a simple sentence. So, convert it into close-ended sentence, close-ended question using auxiliary verb. Do they talk on the phone every day? We are asking the question, do they talk every day on phone? Now, second sentence, you share your lunch with your friends. Using a modal verb, convert the close-ended question. Could you share your lunch with your friends? Now, please note that the helping verb changes based on the subject, but the main verb remains unchanged. For example, in the sentence and the question below, the main verb over here, main verb cook remains unchanged, but auxiliary verb do change based on subject. Now read aloud this question. I cook dinner, close-ended question after adding helping verb, another helping verb. Do I cook dinner? She cook dinner. She can cook dinner. Can she cook dinner? They cook dinner. Then do they cook dinner? These were the some another examples of close-ended questions. Now framing the close-ended question, how we would frame the questions, close-ended questions. In some cases, we exchange the position of subject as the verb, subject and verb by changing their position. A simple type of questions would be created. Like example, he is there. Replacing or changing the place of verb in front and subject. Is he there? We can make this type of questions also by not using 5 W's or 1 H, but we would use the same following verb as a question word. They were cleaning their room. Now were is your verb. Verb is your verb. By changing that verb, we can create the question, close-ended question. Were they cleaning their room? You can help me. Can you help me? So, is, were, can is your verb word, which we are changing their places with the subject and creating the questions. Now, framing open-ended question. How we would frame an open-ended question? Just simply by using such words like what, why, who, how, when, where. By using these sentences, we can frame open-ended question. What did you like? Who did you like? Whom did you like? What are you doing? Why are you doing that thing? How are you? Etc. are the questions and open-ended question. We can give answers or reply in one word or a one sentence simply. Clear?